This conference
hi.
will now be recorded.
Before starting, can you please give your introduction? I will also give you the same.
Yes, my name is Ali, and I'm here
Whether,
to
sorry?
talk. I'm here to go through this demo. Hopefully, my aim is to pick up some items that I think I need some more explanation on related to plant maintenance.
Working in SAP or not, right? And you are working on which background, whether you want to know. Okay. According to that only, we will proceed further. Just give a brief introduction.
Yeah, I'm working in SAP plant maintenance.
Okay.
I think for the past some time, and
Okay.
I just come across some. I think I need a better understanding of some of the foundational concepts.
Okay.
So I have a lot of questions around that. Yeah, so that's my basic aim, to clear some of the foundational values and how it's tied specifically, or how it's used in the utility industry, and how it ties with SAP DM, MM, and maybe perhaps the FICA side of it too.
Okay. So already you are working in SAP, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Who is there? Any other person is there in the call?
No.
Oh, some
I
three
think
people have joined, right?
Bridge Mohan, I see him, he's online. I see total 4 sessions, 5 sessions actually.
Bridge Mohan and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Hello, Bridgman. Hello. Hello, Bridgman.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Bridge.
Hello, Bridge. It's Trupti here. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah. Hi, this is Bridge Mohan Jain.
Okay. Yeah. Can you please tell me about yourself? Currently, are you working in SAP or which model? Can you give a brief just?
Yeah, so I'm working with DuPont India Private Limited. So basically, my role is on the PM MDA side, signing the PM master data. I'm taking care of PM master data team.
Okay.
So basically, we actually.
Go. Please
hold on for a second. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah. So we are in PM MDA role, and I'm basically taking care of a team who is currently being set up the PM master data related to plant maintenance, whatever is there related to flock, equipments, master, and strategy plan, work centers, and measuring points, scheduling parameters, these kind of stuff.
Okay, great.
And
so you are, tell me.
Apart from that, I'm also taking care of MRO items, MRO materials. That is also used in plant maintenance.
Correct. So mostly you are working on the master data set. Am I correct?
Yeah, master data setup.
Okay, great. So it's a manufacturing organization or any other organization?
Yeah, it's a manufacturing organization.
Okay, great. So I want to also, any other person is there? Any other candidate?
No, you can start.
Okay, some 3 people are seeing here. Okay, no problem. Okay, great. Mohammed and Richmond. This is Trupti here. I want to give my introduction. Okay, I have around 9 years of experience in SAP. Okay, I have worked for all types of projects. It's global implementation and your rollouts and also support maintenance. In my career, I have worked with all global Fortune 500 clients. Okay, for their all SAP PPQM and PM module. Okay, currently I am working as a MFG specialist. Okay. So for this we will start. As you are already aware of SAP PM, why we are using, but still I will give you a brief. Okay, that what is plant maintenance module and how it's helping to business. Okay, see, any module in SAP, the aim is to help to the business. Okay, so before going in depth of any module, we have to know the business requirement of this and the functionality of business, how any module can help to the business. Correct? That's the main motto of using SAP. So as we know, in every organization there is a department called maintenance department, right? And their work is to assure all the maintenance activities in the respective plant is having proper. Correct? If you will not maintain your all the equipments, all the machineries, everything, then you can't achieve the 100% productivity. Yes, because if your downtime will be more, then your productivity will be always lesser. Okay, then we can't assure or we can't achieve the 100% productivity of any of the organization. Correct? So for that reason, or to ensure that whatever the maintenance activities we are carrying out in our organization, that are into a proper format and we have a proper record, and we are doing or we are making or we are ensuring the system that with a proper interval we are doing the preventive maintenance, we are doing the at the instant whenever any breakdown happens, we are recording those timings or whatever the defaults we got it, so that it would be helpful for us to assure that in future we will not get those incidents in frequent manner. Correct? So SAP PM model, plant maintenance model, is having all those features which is making more suitable to the business, that all the systems or all the activities, maintenance activities which we are carrying out, those are updated up to the mark, and we have a proper record inside our system, and we are maintaining with a proper interval. If any maintenance system, any maintenance strategy we have maintained, or the frequency we have maintained with 3 months, 4 months, 6 months or yearly, and system is giving us the update that whether those in maintenance has been carried out or not. Okay, that is the main motto of using SAP plant maintenance. Now we'll go in the depth so that what are the plant maintenance and what are the things we will cover in the training. Okay, I will show you the 1 second. Yeah, this is the course content. We will cover it out in our whole training course if you will enroll. Okay. Yes, first of all, we will give you the overview session of SAP overview. As you are already aware of SAP, so it is not required, but the people who are some candidates who are joining, they are not at all aware of SAP. So for them, it's relevant. That is what is SAP, what are the modules are there, and how, why it is using in the business, what is the necessity of using SAP. All this is belongs to SAP overview. Okay. Then the next one will be your PM organization structure. What the organization overview. Correct. That's the most important thing. Before going in depth of any module, you should have to aware that what are the organization view. How the module is specific to its respective business organization structure. Correct. So on that, mostly we are working with the planning plan, maintenance plan, planner groups, and work center. Those we will take in care. Then the master data. as we know, as we aware that for every module we require the master data, right? And without the master data setting, we can't do any of the activity. So that are the most mandatory requirement or the mandatory setup which require to execute any of the functionality in any module. So like same, we also have in some certain master data in SAP PM module, and that also we have to taken care. That is your functional location, equipment, serial numbers, equipment BOM, classification, formats, catalogs, everything we will taken care in this master data session. Okay, then the next one we have maintenance processing. There we will cover it out, breakdown maintenance, preventive maintenance, all those, and how the functionalities is getting carried out. Okay, that is your maintenance processing. Then the next one we have maintenance processing execution, maintenance order, how you can create the maintenance order, and the settlement, all the whole cycle we will cover it out. Then the next one is your preventive maintenance. Then the next one is your refurbishment, and then inspection of measurement equipment. Okay, that is your nothing but the calibration inspection, or we are calling it the calibration maintenance. Okay, then the next one is your investment order and the various reports. What are the most important reports which is relevant for every plant maintenance? Okay, which standard reports already available by business, those we can discuss. And also I can tell you that what are the most requirement enhancements you can also do. Okay, because most of the time in the business there are some standard reports are there, but some reports would be relevant for the business. That also I can tell you, or I will explain you how you can do the enhancements, right? As you ever may be aware of that, in SAP, if any functionality which is required by the business, that also we can able to do it through the process of enhancement. From the user exit we can enhance, okay, according to the business requirement. Then the next one is your important configuration. Most important thing is that whenever any module you are implementing in your organization, for that we have certain configuration setup, okay, that is relevant from the functional side. So we have to do the respective configuration setting, then only your plant or your organization will be able to work on the respective module. Okay, so that is the most important thing. So once we will cover all those topics, then in the last we will explain about that what are the most important settings you need to implement SAP PM module, SAP plant maintenance. Okay, any doubt? Any doubt on the, yeah,
Hi,
tell
this is
me.
Bridge.
Yeah, tell me.
Are you also covering deadline monitoring kind of stuff?
Yes, it's there inside there, deadline monitoring. Okay, we will cover it out. Okay.
And
We will cover it out. Yeah.
deferrals are also part of this.
Sorry. Bridge, your voice is
This
not
isn't
audible.
mentioned in this. Deferral.
Can you please message? Your voice is not.
I'm saying about the plant maintenance deferrals that is happening in the plant.
Deferrals. Can you just brief me at it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm saying that are you also covering the deferral part of the maintenance plan?
Deferral part. What is? Can you please tell me?
Deferral means if you want to defer a date of a plan because of the compliance requirement that your maintenance order is not has to be defer from the required planning date, then change the date of the maintenance order to occur in the near future. So that
Those
comes
are
in the
the same. Those are, yeah, understood. Those are separate scenarios. Those are not coming onto a like course content. Okay, whatever the thing you are telling, deferrals and all, those are coming one on scenario. Obviously, business scenario are having more scenarios. Okay, I can take that point. So whatever the doubts you are having, like you have some business specific scenarios, you will tell me, we will consider it. Okay. Those are not coming onto the standard SAP PM functionalities. Those are the business scenarios that my business want, that if my business strategy, my maintenance strategy will be like this, then how I have to execute. Correct. Whatever the questions you have, we will take in care on that.
Yeah, because we are getting these kind of requests as well from the plant business users that they want to
Understood.
plant.
Understood your point. Whatever you have told now, those are specific to business requirement. Okay. Now you are working with your business. Obviously, your business has certain requirements. Correct. But my whatever the plant I am working, my plant would have certain requirement. Obviously, it would be there. Okay. So whatever the business specific requirement in your plant you have, you will tell me. Then only I can give you the solution. Okay.
Yeah, okay, because that is also important activity.
Understood. Those are not the understood. Those are not the standard generic plant maintenance. Those are business specific plant maintenance requirement. Okay, like that, every model is having their own specific requirement from their organization. We will, if you will tell me the scenario how it is working, then only I can give you the solution how you can do that one. Okay.
Okay, and
Yeah.
deadline monitoring is also a part of
Yes,
weekly.
yes, deadline monitoring I know, but if your business, there is standard deadline monitoring scenarios are there. But if your business is having some certain requirements, they are doing some certain enhancement, then you can tell me, then I can provide you the solution. Okay.
Yeah, it's a actually weekly activity. That's a batch job run in every week on a scheduled time.
Yes, yes, yes.
We will monitor the logs that if a plan is missing the deadline monitoring, why the root cause, and we will have to find out, and then we get back to site regarding the issue with the specific maintenance plan or a maintenance item that any maintenance package is missing or something like that.
Okay. Okay, we will take care on that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Mohammed, you have any questions? You have any doubt related to the course content?
To be honest, no.
Okay.
But like I mentioned, I think I've been in this predicament. I was listening to Bridge, right? And seems like we both we're already working in plant maintenance, right? And I think the only reason we're both here, just like he mentioned, deadline monitoring for maintenance plans and things like that, right? So I know I've seen this content before, right? This is standard SAP Greenfield implementation content.
Correct.
And I'm assuming you're gonna walk us through basic minimal setup or configuration on how to set up a function location.
Yes,
and that is fine.
whenever
For me, to be honest, like you mentioned, it is fine for me. My main aim is, because I've been working in plant maintenance for 13 years, right? The problem is that they pushed me from an end user to actually managing the SAP plant maintenance side of it. So, like I said, I have specific scenarios. Everybody has them. My problem is that I need to understand, just like you have functional location, equipment, and basically an end-to-end, like for example, a process like procure to pay. How does it work? The whole process, right? Like how do you take an order? And for example, we have issues. Orders don't close. How do they tie with the FICO module, right? Which component of an order actually goes and checks the FICO module, make sure you can close an order or business close an order, things like that. But foundational level, I mean, we can see where we go with this. But obviously, I'm assuming we all know what a functional location is, what an equipment is, how to maintain serial numbers, and configure those points. So, I mean, I'm fine. The course in itself, I looked at it. It pretty much covers all the normal, pretty much all the activities that would occur in a plant maintenance world. And but then again, there's a lot more that's there, right? So yeah,
Understood. So yeah, tell me. I will.
yeah. So I think to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just looking for. I just get confused when I'm doing configuration, or I mean, I could Google configuration, and usually when I go through SPRO in the sandbox, I'm able to find those things, right? I've been doing it for so many years. The problem is, I don't like the fact that when I go to a meeting and I get asked a question, if it's a foundational level question on how from the ground up plant maintenance ties with material management, QM or FICO, if I'm unable to ascertain that part, that really bugs me. And my aim of this training is to hopefully get that build that foundation, so I can, I feel comfortable exploring through the application. I can speak comfortably. So that's my whole thing. And obviously, I mean, I'm supporting a new project. I've been doing production support for 13 years. So yeah, we've done enhancement, how to set up maintenance plans. So I just want to get into like the in-depth, what components are in a maintenance plan, what does a maintenance cycle do, what are task lists, how do they drive a maintenance plan, right? And if, for example, like Bridge mentioned, if deadline monitoring is running and it doesn't assign an equipment to a maintenance plan or a functional location to a maintenance plan, or doesn't call an order, doesn't generate an order, doesn't generate a notification, what could be the cause? I need to be able to pinpoint those things. So I'm asking for a lot. And but then again, I think the course is. I mean, once we get started, I guess we'll ask those questions as we get along.
Oh, yeah, correct. So as I'm coming to your point, obviously these questions will come whenever you will work on the system in a fast, correct? And those are maybe your business specific questions. Okay, if you will let me know those questions what you are expecting, then I can able to clarify on that, correct? So the course content, whatever I showed you now, that is the generic course content of SAP PM, obviously, right? So whenever any topic we will discuss, then on that you will let me know on that topic what are the specific questionnaires you have, correct? So that then only I can able to explain you very easily. That is the first thing. Then the next thing you told that you want to know the settings or the integration point of SAP PM with the other module, correct? So that also we have covered in our content. We have a separate session, okay, that which would be covered with you all the modules which are having, as you know that plant maintenance is having the relation with your QM module, your CO module, okay. So on the year PM integration with MM, PP, QM and FICO module. So on that we will discuss on those points, where that whenever any issues you will find out, then where or the what point you can go and check that whether those integration things has been maintained or not. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
on the same side as Mohammed mentioned, that we need to understand the different integration, how it relates to different SAP module. Like when order is released, then how it's going to pursue different. What is the cycle of an order and how it get closed? What's the activity in the scheduling parameter? So when its scheduling parameters are set like 80% on a 365-day basis, then how it schedule for a call a plan or a maintenance order will be released on a particular date. That is the thing that needs to be, clarity, so that we could understand in background what's happening and what's the impact of scheduling parameter to set it as 80%, 70%, 67%. So this kind of stuff that we want to, cover, basically to have an in-depth knowledge, because we actually working on these components already, and we know, not in detail, but we know little bit about it. I just started like 6 months ago, but need to understand in-depth knowledge, because whenever we are going in a conversation or a meeting like this with a maintenance plan, maintenance or a PM folks, they will ask difficult questions. That is somehow we got kind of stuck on that part, and we're not able to answer that properly because of lack of in-depth knowledge. That is the thing that we are looking at.
Understood. So, as if you want to carry on, continue with this session, then I will share you this syllabus. Okay, what we are going to cover. So, as you discussed just now, that related to the strategy. Okay, so our maintenance plan, let's say. So, whenever the maintenance plan topic will be taken care, that you can prepare those questionnaires and you will send me. Okay, so that whenever while discussing those things we will also cover it out so that it will be helpful for you. Okay.
Correct. And I had a quick question,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yes,
happy
sure.
that Bridge is here, you're here. Uh,
Mhm.
When we do continue with these sessions, is it going to be myself, Bridge, and you, or are we going our separate routes? Just a question I had in mind. Would we have sessions together, or is it going to be a one-on-one session?
We will continue as together. Do you
Okay.
have any constraint on that?
No, not really. I mean, one, obviously, we're both working, right? I don't know what Bridges' schedule is. Obviously, he's in India,
Mhm.
and I'm here in the
Mhm.
United States. So I
Okay.
work all day. I can only
Mhm.
attend sessions at this time. Not sure if what Bridges' constraints are. I mean, I would love to work, have a joint session. That way, I can even talk to Bridge. I can actually
Actually,
share what he's going through,
uh,
right? I
Actually,
understand.
I want to, yeah, understood. Actually, I want to make clear that one of other consultant also going to join. He is in from Qatar. Okay, probably his session will start from today. Okay, today 10:30 p.m. IST. Okay, so if possible, I will like to, if you both will get interested to join, then I can combine you three people at once so that you can also share your views on that call. Okay, because that would be more helpful. Okay, or else we can schedule as per your convenience time. That's no problem for me. Okay, so
So
just yeah, tell me.
let me tell my schedule. Like I'm quite busy these days on the 5 working days that I have, and the Saturday Sunday is quite free for me. So I can schedule
Hmm.
any time as per the India time. That is,
Saturday, Sunday, right?
if that is, yeah, Saturday Sunday is convenient for me. I cannot take any other day for these sessions.
Yeah, same here also. I am not also available on weekdays. I have also my work. I can also available on Saturday, Sunday, but after, at night time, I'm available. Okay, so weekdays like after 10:30, 11. Okay, no problem for that. So and Mohammed, what's your available time?
Uh,
Do you want to continue with Saturday, Sunday time, or you want the work day time also, working day time also, so that I can
well,
plan for you? Sorry.
if you're working during the weekdays, then obviously my weekdays don't work because technically I'm free. I
Uh-huh.
would prefer working during the weekdays because weekends are kind of for fun. But having
Okay.
said that, if you're working in the morning
Okay.
in India and I'm here free at night, it's not going to work. So
Okay.
I mean, I can try Saturday mornings, my mornings, which will be India's nighttime, I would say.
Mhm.
Definitely I can try. But I have to go and revisit my schedule, right? Because
Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's not like that. Want to mingle it. As per your convenient and my convenient, we will set up the timing. Okay, and we will take care. That like I am giving the training for whole the globe. Okay, people are there from Europe and people are there from India and people are there from Western countries also. Okay, so that is not the constant. So according to your available time and my available time only, we will take care those things. Okay, if you are okay on that, then we will proceed further. Okay, timing will not be the constraint for the sessions. I want to tell that same thing. Okay,
okay.
yes. Any other queries you want?
So I just have a quick question because
Yeah.
how long do we have remaining on this training demo session?
Means today you want how much time you want that you are asking?
How much time did you plan for this demo session?
I have planned just 20 to 30 minutes, not much. So
Okay.
yeah. and it would be not worthwhile also to take a demo for 2 hours. Okay, so I will just give a glimpse. As you people are already working in the SAP PM, so you want a more depth on that. Okay, so this demo session all mostly we were preparing with some glimpse and like what are the course contents are there, and what we will taken care, or what we will cover it out in our whole course. Those only we are giving in the demo. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to prepare a list of my own topics, and
Yes.
obviously, you know, when you have questions on your mind, it's very hard to take your mind away from those questions. For example, I have
Right.
questions on maintenance plans, right?
Correct.
I would rather study per, for lack of a better word, per item, like have a session on maintenance plans and just walk through the maintenance plan from top to bottom in each and every aspect, from call horizons to all those task lists. I would like to actually spend time on each component rather than walking through the whole, you know, as you've outlined, the step by step. Let's go through this. We're going to spend an hour on this. I would rather discuss components like background optimizers, or an order itself. What is the compatibility unit? Things like that. That I seem is more helpful for me, because it just clarifies my concept. My whole thing is, so I understand. Even if I can take away just plant maintenance from these all training, that would still mean the world to me, to be honest.
Correct. Yeah, no problem. You will send me your what are the requirements, and on what topic you want more details. And as you are facing some certain challenges or certain questions from your business, those also you can note it down and you can send me so that we can cover it out. Okay. As I told you, whatever the topic we will cover on, let's say tomorrow we are going to cover maintenance plan, right? So for maintenance plan, what are the things you have in your mind, and what are the problems you are facing, what are the issues you are facing, what are the questionnaires you have, you will note it down and you will send me, so that on those topics, whenever we will start maintenance plan, we will cover it out, all those topics. Okay, so that it will be helpful for you.
For me, it's like touching the fundamental parts. Like we should start with a touch base of all the things. Like if you want to touch base on flock and equipments, that is fine. I know a little bit, but I need to have an in-depth knowledge of those and how it is, being part or a component of a maintenance plan. And what are the complications required from a flock level or equipment level? What are the limitations? How we could, deviate the process, that kind of stuff. And then going to the maintenance plan, like Mohammed mentioned, each and every component of it, because maintenance plan is, carrying it whole as a whole. It's a shell. It contains everything, from equipment, flock, and everything, and task list, maintenance package inside, and how it's going to impact the day-to-day activity of a maintenance plan, maintenance person, and the equipment itself. So all of the holistic view, that will be helpful, but don't forget to touch base on the basic fundamental, because that will help in understanding those topics in a more clear manner.
Yes. We will take care of that. Okay.
Yeah, certainly I will prepare some question that is, most critical area where I feel. Yeah, and as the session is scheduled, I'm hopeful to send it before, so that you have time to read and go through those questions.
Correct,
and then that can be covered, in the stipulated time, because everybody has a time limitation. So we certainly would like to, entertain those things in a very specific manner, rather than going for those things which we already know.
Right. Understood your point. So as I requested that you have to give me all those in details, that what points and what are the business specific questionnaires you have, that I will taken care on the respective topic whenever we will cover it out. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Right. Okay, so as a demo session, we'll just give an overview. Okay, then you people will decide it out whether you want to enroll. Okay, if you are agreeing on that, then we will continue the rest sessions. Okay.
All right.
Correct.
Okay.
And Bridge, I think we need to be in contact as well once we start this session, because I feel like you have answers to some of my questions, and as does Tripsy, and I have answers to some of your questions. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it will be really helpful for all three of us combined. But
Yeah. That's required, obviously, because a person
Are
can't
you?
be 100% for maybe some areas you are expert and some areas I would be expert and some areas Breeze would be expert, right? So it will always helpful for
I'm just
everyone.
learning. To be very frank, I'm just
No.
learning. I'm not an expert on
I
any
think
of the
we're all
PM
learning. It's
See,
a learning curve.
guys, I want to tell you one thing. SAP is an ocean. Okay, if a person also after working 15 years, he can't tell that he's a giant in SAP. Okay, he can't tell. Okay, so
Yeah.
everyone is a learner only. After I have completed 9 years of experience, I will also tell as a learner, because what are the scenarios I have worked in the companies wherever I have worked. Maybe tomorrow, if I will join in another company, their scenarios would be different. Okay, and there I have to give the solution and I have to face the challenge. So that is recipe. Okay, so no one can tell. So though as you have worked only 6 months, but whatever the scenarios you have worked, those may be the challenging one, right? And that I have not faced in my career, so that would be a learning for me. Am I correct, Aman?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, it's a good idea, Mohammed, and we will taken care on that if Bridge will join. Okay. Um, okay, so I will just give you a glimpse on it in the demo. So then you people will decide it out and will confirm to our coordinator, and then we can take it care of. Okay. And regarding the timings, there is no constraint. We will taken care. Okay. If you, as you are in US and you are in India, that we will taken care according to your convenient time and my convenient time. The we will taken care the sessions. Okay.
Mhm.
So just as I was discussing about what is the plant maintenance things, wherever it is required, and what are the business benefits why we are using it. Mostly it is giving the beneficiary activities for increasing productivity and the safer environment for people within the plant. Obviously, if we are maintaining all the equipments and all the machineries in the proper time and the proper execution intervals, then it will ensure that the safety of the industry, correct? If any malfunction will happen, before that only we are taking the respective preventive maintenance, so that this will not happen in future. Okay. And also at the time of breakdown maintenance, if the breakdown maintenance time will be reduced for a respective machine, then your productivity will increase, which will enlarge or which will strengthen your company's productivity. Okay. Reduced machine downtime and longevity of the machine. Or yes, if you are doing the AMCs proper, any of the machinery, so that it will give you the good output, the productivity output. Okay, and you can use it for a longer time. Okay. Then the most, what are the activities there in the plant maintenance? Mostly we are doing the inspection. Yes, all measures which are established the actual condition of a technical system, we are taking care the inspection at an interval, so that other machines before going to breakdown we can able to trace it out, right? For that purpose, this plant maintenance activities is helping. Then the preventive maintenance, yes, we are sorry.
Sorry, Trupti. I don't know if it's my internet or it's somebody else's internet, or if it's yours, but I think I missed the last 5 minutes. I don't even see Bridge online anymore. Did he say he's leaving, or did he also get disconnected like myself?
No, he's there.
I'm here. Mohammed.
Okay. So I think it was my internet, but I couldn't hear anything. So,
Okay.
Maybe that's poor network from your end, but yeah, I can hear.
Okay. All right, cool. Continue, please. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. You can pause me at any time. Okay. Just I was telling that why we are using plant maintenance, okay, and what are the activities mostly we are taking care in plant maintenance activities, okay. So the one it coming into mind, that is the first one is your inspection, okay. What we are inspecting, that every equipments, every machineries you are inspecting in a proper interval, so that before going to the breakdown you can able to stop it out, okay, because as you are inspecting the machine, what are the condition it is, whether any breakage is there or anything need to replace, any equipment need to replace, those things we are continuing in these inspection activities, okay, that I was just explaining. Then the next one is your preventive maintenance. Yes, for every interval we are doing a maintenance strategy plan, so that we can able to take care the respective machineries in a proper condition, okay, that is the preventive maintenance. So then the repair, obviously whenever machine will run, obviously the repair will have to do, okay. Sometimes some equipment need to replace, and due to that burning or any activities can be happen, okay, for any of the equipment machineries, right. So at the with a very lesser downtime, we are able, if you are able to achieve that that maintenance activity, then that would be a productivity for the business, okay, productivity for the production also, okay. So these are the mostly activities we are taking care in plant maintenance. So these are the business scenarios. Now we will go to the details in the plant maintenance, that what are the enterprise structure on that plant maintenance works out, correct. As you are already working in SAP, you are aware of that what are the enterprise structure of SAP, okay. Like we have client, then the company code, then the plant, and inside the plant we have, for now we are coming into SAP PM, okay, we have the maintenance plan, okay. And inside the maintenance plant also, some companies they want there, that would be your maintenance planning plan, correct. And then under that we have the planner group, and under that we have the work center, okay. So these are the enterprise structure, or else we in other words we are calling as the organizational structure, okay. So I don't want to give details about what is client, what is company code, what is plan, right. You are already working in SAP, so you are aware of that, okay. So as in the hierarchy structure, your client comes in the first, and then the company code, then the plant, right. The plant can be a manufacturing plant, or can be a your distribution plant, that you can name as per the naming convention of SAP, correct. Then for the respective of plant maintenance view, right. So we have the feasibility that your you can define your planning plant, and your plant can be the different one, right. So some companies want that your maintenance planning plant will be taken care in a respective place, and your maintenance plant will be in the separate place. So on that scenario, you have to create the maintenance planning plan separately, and also the maintenance plan separately, and you have to assign that maintenance plan to the maintenance planning plan, okay. The same thing only I have mentioned here, what is client and what is plan, and what is the company code. And we have in plant maintenance specific, we have these two organizational structures specific to plant maintenance, okay. That is your maintenance plan and your maintenance planning plan. So in SAP we will define that if you want to create, we will create also that planning plant and maintenance plant, okay. So these are the organizational unit, your maintenance plan, and under that maintenance plan you have the maintenance planning plan. Then under maintenance planning plan you have the planner group, and under the planner group you have the work center, okay. Now now it will coming into mind that what is work center, right. So work center is nothing but, we can tell, or work center defines the place where the respective work will be carried out, okay. And this work center is using in both areas, in production planning activity also, and in plant maintenance activities also. And as per the definition of SAP, a person can be also work center, okay. A machine can also be a work center. So in work center, we have separate, or we have respective categories, okay, that to define for what perspective you want to create the respective work center, whether it's the work center group is a machine, or it's a labor, or any place you want to define as a work center. Okay, and this work center using in, as I told you, in plant maintenance module, in quality management module also we are using, and also in production planning module also we are using. Okay, but there are some views which are relevant for the respective modules. For plant maintenance we have separate views, and what are the separate fields which are relevant, which are not relevant for the production planning, and which is not relevant for your quality management module. Those also we will discuss in the depth whenever we will go through the lesson work center. Okay,
I have a question here. As you're coming through, what's the basic difference of a maintenance plan and a maintenance planning plant? So I think that something that I assume that maintenance plan is where the actually products are production is carrying out, and planning plant is something can be a virtual plant, or maybe a virtual plant which is actually producing anything which is only used for planning purposes. So that's I have some doubts on that. So can you address?
Yes, I will address that. See, some organizations, what they will do, okay, they think that all the plannings, okay, they are taking care in their corporate unit. Okay, so in SAP, the corporate unit also a separate plan, okay, where all the plannings are taking care. Okay, so the company I was doing the implementation the last time, okay, they have their corporate unit in Mumbai, okay, but their manufacturing units are in other places, okay, in Jaipur, Rajasthan, Jaipur, and Madhya Pradesh, all that. Okay, so but there all the corporate things, okay, all the plannings, everything are getting done in Mumbai plant. Okay, so Mumbai is their head office, the registered office, the corporate office, so that is also defined as the plant. So on that case, they were defining that Mumbai plant is their planning plant, and the maintenance planning plant, and the maintenance plant is their respective manufacturing organization or the manufacturing plant. Okay, so why they are doing that? Because in some organization the planning is happening in the centrally, okay, which will work out for all the divisions or all the plants. Okay, and some plants want that no, wherever the planning will be done for the respective manufacturing plant, that would be their maintenance plan, planning plan. Okay, but that is totally depends on the business requirement. Okay, SAP has not given any stringent rule that this should be the maintenance planning plan, this should be the maintenance plan, but it has given the provision that if your organization structure is depends on that, and your organization structure works on like on this scenario, then you can define them separately, or else it is not required. Okay,
So would it be safe to call them centralized planning and decentralized planning?
yes, it's like centralized plan. If your all plants planning is happening at one place, then it's a centralized, right? So that only all the plannings will be taken care, so that will be affected in your all your maintenance planning, maintenance plan, then it's a centralized, correct?
Generally what happens, a maintenance a plan is associated with two or maybe more maintenance plan. So
Yeah,
they
it
will
can be.
all the planning work, all the scheduling, all the things on the maintenance planning plan. But yeah, production is production units are associated with this single planning plant, and that is
Yes,
based on the business, like what
correct.
business are carried out, and what is the
Understood. That I
production
told you,
unit.
right? It's a totally business specific. I had given you this slide also, where I mentioned that MP is your maintenance plan and MPP maintenance planning plan. Okay, in the centralized, your one maintenance planning plan is defined to your two maintenance plan. Okay, so here in this case, it is a centralized, correct? Because we are taking care all the plannings of this maintenance plan in a one place only. Okay, that is my maintenance planning plan, and it is your decentralized. For MPP 0001 plant, I have separate maintenance plant, and for MPP 0002, I have separate maintenance plant. So in this case, it's a decentralized. Okay.
So it is a, in this particular case, it's one-to-one mapping of those maintenance planning plant versus maintenance plant.
Plant, correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the same thing I was telling you, work center. Work center, we are mostly we will cover it out. Work center overview, maintenance work center, and how to create the work center and where it is the uses. Okay, mostly work centers are using for the capacity scheduling and capacity labeling. Okay, and the capacity scheduling, we will define that respective work center. What are the total time, or let's say if you are defining the respective machine is a work center, then for that machine, what was the run time of that machine, right? How many hours this machine will run? Let's say your shift starts from morning 8 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, then that is the total time period this for this machine. Then out of that, what are the break time? Obviously you will have to give the break for lunch time or any time. That break time also you have to define. So then total productivity of that machine, you can able to, system will able to calculate that what are these actual run time of that machine. Okay, so which will be helpful for the capacity scheduling purpose. Okay, so we will go in depth in when we will complete or when we'll cover it out the work center topic. Okay, so then we will able to know details on that. Okay, and now coming into the system login. Now can I know that you guys are working on which system currently? You are working on ECC or S/4HANA?
I am on ECC, Business Suite on HANA.
Okay, Breach, you are in which system now, ECC or S/4HANA?
ECC.
Okay. So you guys want the training on which server? You want the ECC or S/4HANA? Because we are providing on both server, but that totally depends upon the people's requirement. As a Frank, I will tell you that there is not much difference in ECC and S/4HANA. Yes, there are some transaction codes, those have invented in S/4HANA. Okay, those are using in S/4HANA. Okay, and some a few areas they have provided for each and every module, like for SAP PM also they have provided. So you people decide that on which system you want to get the training. Okay, according to that we will taken care of.
I would prefer it on
Sorry?
Yeah. Go ahead, Bridge.
ECC.
Okay. And
I'm saying that I would prefer on ECC.
Yeah, because mine is not S4 HANA. We haven't migrated to that, but we are ECC, but Business Suite on HANA. So we are one step closer.
Okay. Understood. So might you have using some Fury apps?
Sorry, come again?
Are you using any Fury apps? No? Yes?
No, I wasn't a part of the implementation for Business Suite on HANA, but they brought in consultants and used us as subject matter experts instead. So they didn't give us a chance to go through everything. But I would agree with Bridge. Let's stick with ECC, and maybe
no
we'll
problem.
take another S4 HANA class after that.
Yeah. I will let you know also in our post content that what the difference on that in S/4HANA, what are the activities, because one of our course means one of our class will going to start today. I will give the training on them in S/4HANA. Okay, so
And related to that, Trupti, I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell us, but I feel that I've come across turning on business functions. So like right now, I'm working on. I just turned on log EAM C6. So if you could just give us a brief introduction to business functions and turning them on, because there's not a lot of content available online before you, because I was recently asked last week that the company wants to turn on business function log EAM C7. So just a little bit of background what those are.
Yeah, that is EAM is see the plant maintenance module we are calling here in ECC, that is defined in S/4HANA, that EAM module. Okay, it is coming as a enterprise application management. Okay, maintenance. So I will, if you will enroll that, I will give you the content also in EM and S4HANA. I will give you one presentation there. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So you decide and please inform to Pallavi whether if you are interested to go through for this course. Okay. Then we will decide on your timing, on what time we can take carry out it. Okay.
Can
Sorry.
can we share the phone number over here in the chat window?
Phone number that Deepali will tell you. Okay, you can take from her. Okay, because she's only coordinating all this. Okay, so on that we will take care. And one thing I want to tell you that after every session the recordings will be shared to you. Okay, and also I will share you the respective documents. Let's say we have covered it out maintenance plan. Then for maintenance plan, what are the respective documents PPTs I have, I will share you also after the class. Okay.
So during the classes, do we have the SAP access for the trial?
It will be provided. It will be provided. That's why I asked you on what access you want, whether you need the SAP ECC access or the training, or you need the training in S4HANA. So according to your requirement, we will provide you the access. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. You will get the access. You will get the video, all the recordings of every class. You will get the documents also with it. Okay.
Okay. So just a quick question: how much do you think time is required for these
For
topics?
understood. For that, I have also mentioned in my course content approximately how much time it will require. But if you will cover more on the business scenarios, maybe you can add plus or minus on that. Okay. So I have mentioned all the hours on it, and we will try to fix it, or we will try to complete as per the schedule. Okay. 1, 5, 6, 6, 2, 8, 2, 10, 3, 13, 1, 14, 15, 16, 17. 20, 19, 20 hours as per the schedule, but you can add it here plus or minus 5%, plus only. Okay, not minus, it will be plus only, because sometimes while doing the executing the respective scenario, it might take more time. So approximately within 30 hours it will take. Okay.
That means we can add some sessions as well, or we can add on time on each sessions.
Like if we were discussing, if you will go through on business scenarios, obviously it will take some time, right? We can add it, no problem. Okay, and it's not like that after completing the course we will not with you, as whoever the candidates who are getting training with us, we are also giving the if in future they are facing an issue or they have any doubt on a respective topics, that also we are clearing. Okay, it's not like that other institutes, if your training is get completed then we are not with you, not like that. We have a good rapport with our candidates. All the candidates are joining from all the globe. Okay, and we are giving the training for PP, QM, PM, especially for myself, I'm telling. Okay, so always we are in touch. So after the training also, if you are facing any business challenge or any new enhancement your business has proposed you, so on that or also we will give you the assistance on that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and Tripti, one last question. You mentioned PP and QM. So you're also conducting sessions on PP and QM on the
PP
side?
and QM also. Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I am interested in that as well. I think I can talk to Pallavi or Harsha and ask her about it as well. So we'll coordinate something with her then.
Yeah. Just now we have ended up. Sorry.
I'm in touch with Nikita. I don't know you know him, her or not.
Who?
Nikita.
Nikita. She is the main one. So all these people, Nikita, Pallavi, all are coordinating all this. I know aware of. I'm in this institute since from long years. Okay. So all I have know, and we are conducting all this. Especially me, I'm conducting all these 3 modules. We have the candidate. Just now we have wrapped up one PP batch. So he was from Cambodia. Okay. So if you are agree on that also, or interested on those modules also, we will give you the training. Okay.
All right, seems good.
Yeah, great. So you decide, and if you before enrolling also, if you have any queries, you can get the contact from mine, one from Pallavi. You can mail me so that I can clarify it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Okay, guys, have a great day. We will hope we will meet very soon. Okay. So you think and decide and let me know. Okay. According to that, we will start. And regarding the timing, you don't worry about that. We will take care. Okay. According to your timing, only we will adjust it out. Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Mohammed. Thanks, Shakti.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care,
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.